We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in the booth by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters, as close to 400 million votes were cast online to come up with the gentleman you see right here. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, the National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think this team really needs to find that right balance between power and speed. They've got them both, but you can't rely too heavily on the long ball, and you also can't run yourselves out of potential run-scoring opportunities. So mix it together well.
Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about the great players in the game, Paul Goldschmidt is at the top of any list. Known for his offense, defensively he has made great strides. In fact, in 2015, he won the National League Gold Glove Award at first base. Helps his infield out tremendously, an asset over at first base. One of the players to watch in this ballgame.
Scherzer's ready. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. Peralta's there. A spin and a throw. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get to take his first cuts here. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball. His speed can be the difference maker. Having that kind of speed on the base paths is a huge headache for opposing pitchers.
And with that, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunities to score runs throughout the game.
Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
With a moment now, let's take a look here at the lineup defensively for the American League. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Stephen Vogt is a natural-born catcher, but he's so flexible as far as the many positions that he can play. He can play in the outfield. He can play the corner infield positions. A real asset to have on the ball club.
Digging in, D. Gordon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded up the first baseline. Glove by Cabrera. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, you get multiple runners on base, so you don't have to have the long ball in order to hang a crooked number on them. You need to avoid the double plays when they do get guys on.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Right fielder.
Bryce Harper gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Josh Donaldson makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Scherzer into the windup. Here comes the 3-2. High and deep to right center field. Pollock looking up. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. As the AL strikes first, it's 1-0.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
The shortstop.
Manny Machado stands in. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit hard to short. Right to Peralta. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 8th. Designated hitter, Adam Jones.
Adam Jones into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the American League 1 and the National League nothing. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Machado is there and reined in, one away.
Batting fifth,
Anthony Rizzo will get his first cuts here.
Rizzo.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting sixth, third baseman
Nolan Arenado gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is line to left. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. And he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Stephen Vogt steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Scherzer looks in. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Grounded back up the middle. Peralta's up with it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
now batting, left fielder
Lorenzo Cain stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
2 out, nobody on. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with fastball.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Cain on his way to second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
the center fielder, number 27.
So runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Sonny Gray will come in and pitch now.
For the American League, Number 50.
Leading off the inning, Buster Posey, and they'll need him to get something going here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. A.J. Pollock settles into the box for his first chance. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Full count, here it comes. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Johnny Peralta takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. One and 1, here it is. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
So striding in, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kane has a read on it, and that retires the side. Nelson Cruz is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Zach Greinke will be the new pitcher.
National League, number 21, Zach Greinke.
Nelson Cruz will dig in, 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman, number 20.
Josh Donaldson stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. Greinke gets the sign. Here it is on 2-1. Chopped in front of home plate. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Manny Machado stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. AL leaves 1, but they're up 1-0. Chris Archer is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Leading off the inning, Paul Goldschmidt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Kane arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Fielder number 34.
Bryce Harper stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Cabrera, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Hot shot to third. Right to Donaldson. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. NL down in order. It remains 1-0. Adam Jones heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Greinke's ready with the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. Stephen Vogt is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Lorenzo Cain steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Line drive to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Mike Trout digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fifth.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Peralta towards second. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. AL leave a pair, but they're on top 1-0.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now, and the man making the appearance is the hard-throwing youngster Chris Sale. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Right side and right into the shift. There is Altuve, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 28.
Nolan Arenado stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Catcher, number 28.
Buster Posey is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Kane going back, still going back. Gone! A solo home run for Buster Posey, and it pulls the National Leaguers even at 1-1.
Such a good start to the inning. He kept the ball down, got 2 ground ball outs. You're thinking, hey, he looks like he's in charge out there. But then he makes one mistake to the third guy here, and it winds up leaving the yard.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. Lined hard toward right center. Cruz is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 5 innings complete, all even at 1 apiece. Nelson Cruz will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Jonathan Papelbon will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning. Papelbon's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1-2, here it comes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Miguel Cabrera stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Midsummer Classic right after this. Dylan Betances will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 68.
Johnny Peralta stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Lifted in the air to right field. Moving under it, Cruz, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
D. Gordon will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Altuve comes up with it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, he can flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Paul Goldschmidt will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that lineup, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the payoff pitch. Runner goes for second. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. He's on the move again from first. In there, a base hit. Here comes Gordon around third. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
Number 34.
Bryce Harper will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
In there, 1-2 now.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Lifted the other way to left center. Trout moves over. And that ends the inning. NL leaves 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Manny Machado will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Aroldis Chapman will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Adam Jones stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one will get this one. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Stephen Vogt will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. American League goes. Wade Davis will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Giancarlo Stanton will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Machado on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Anthony Rizzo will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tap foul at home plate. Ready with the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Nolan Arenado will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Smoke toward third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. Still tied 1 apiece. Jason Kipnis is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Chapman's ready. Full count pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
4 straight strikeouts now since coming on out of the bullpen. He's been pretty much unhittable since he's entered the game.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
A center fielder, number
Mike Trout will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League. Score remains tied. Jason Kipnis will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Alex Gordon will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Brad Boxberger is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Brad Boxberger, a defensive change for the American League. Now playing left field, number 4.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Center fielder, number 11.
Well, that'll put the opposing team in big trouble as he gets the leadoff double. This game's tied. He's the go-ahead run out there, all pumped up about it, trying to get his teammates fired up as well.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. A.J. Pollock digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Runs up and gets this one down. Cabrera takes it in. Throw goes to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Johnny Peralta will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Beautiful Union Station lit up here in Kansas City tonight as we're set for the remainder of this one from the K. Jock Peterson will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Nelson Cruz will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now pitching for the National League.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound. Nelson Cruz will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Josh Donaldson steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Melanson's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Albert Pujols will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. All tied at 1-1. Albert Pujols will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 5.
David Price will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Bryce Harper will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
Got a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. If he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Down the third baseline. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Anthony Rizzo strides into the box now with a shot to bring in the winning run. But the question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Yeah, you know, with that base open, I'd at least expect him to work around him and maybe hope he chases some bad pitches. You got to love the strategy that comes into play in these situations.
Here's the 1-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player presented by Topps.
And I don't know if this was a unanimous selection or not. There's probably some writer out there who disagrees, but he's a worthy all-star game MVP in my book. And I think all three of us put his name down at the top of our ballots.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The National League comes out on top 3-1. Good night from Kansas City.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Stars. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The National League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. Final line for the American League, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mark Melanson. The loss goes to David Price. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.